864. Hercules versus Billy Jack Haynes. Okay, here we go. Another big match. This is I've done this match before, I think, but I like this match. I always thought it was a good match at WrestleMania 3. So recreated here, and I believe they're doing a documentary. Yeah, they're doing a Billy Jack Haynes documentary. I think it's May 6th on Vice at 10 p.m. Eastern. They're having a Billy Jack Haynes, that Dark Side of the Ring series. The Billy Jack Haynes is the topic. If you're watching this afterwards, it's probably you catch it in reruns. But if you're watching it before May 6th, 2025, it's May 6th, 10 p.m. Eastern on if you have Vice. I don't know how many people have Vice. I don't know how what kind of coverage that channel has. I'm glad I have it, but because the Dark Side of the Ring series is really good if you've never seen it. It's interesting. Because I'm recording this tonight. The day I'm recording this tonight's Eddie Gilbert's the topic. So that should be interesting. All right, nice close on Hercules. Hercules' first WrestleMania. No, it wasn't his first. Ultimate Warrior's first WrestleMania opponent, WrestleMania 4, was Hercules. A little trivia there. Who was Ultimate Warrior's first WrestleMania opponent? Is Hercules. And what was his first WrestleMania? WrestleMania 4. The Hercules was at 3. Was he at 2?
BTW, is there any difference between the PS5 controller and the PS5 Pro? I think not.
No, same controller. Yep. Same, yeah. If you get a Pro, you're getting the same controller with the Pro, and the Pro's difference is the internal hard drive is a terabyte, and 2 terabytes instead of 1, and it's not even 1 on the original, but it's 2 terabytes, and then you get more power, so it can run at higher frame rates at higher resolution because it has more power, and load times are faster because it has more power. I think they call the processor teraflops on the. And I think they said the PS5 Pro is 16, whereas the PS5 is 10, and that the I could be wrong here. And then the Xbox Series X has 12. So the Pro is the most powerful console out right now. And because I heard the Switch 2 is only going to be equivalent to the power of the PS4. But Nintendo, they don't care about power; they just care about the quality of their Mario and Zelda games and stuff. But this is the Pro. If you want the most powerful console out right now, it's the Pro. But yeah, I don't know if that's. I could be wrong, but I think there was a PS5 had processor had 10 teraflops, and Xbox Series X was more powerful, had 12, and then they went to 16 with the Pro. Which is, I don't know what a teraflop is, but it's just the higher number. All you need to know is the higher number is better on the processor. But like I said, if you find out otherwise, you can correct me because I could be wrong. That's what I read, so I don't know if that was true. But I just know the Pro is the most powerful console at this time. All right, Billy Jack with a pile driver. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty good. These creations I got are pretty good. That really looks like Billy Jack Haynes and Hercules. There's the full Nelson. That's the finisher. Both these guys used the full Nelson. They were like 2 power guys. So the WrestleMania 3 match was interesting. It was 2 power guys and both had the full Nelson as a finisher. They ended up in a double count out. You can watch the match on Peacock, or it might be on YouTube somewhere. But the match is on Peacock, legally on Peacock. It's not on. I don't think it's supposed to be on YouTube because except for WWE channel is probably the only one is the only one that could legally put it on there because they own They actually been putting a lot of. They have a WWE Vault channel. They put a lot of wrestling on there. That because they get ad revenue from it. I don't blame them. That's why they're putting a ton of their library on YouTube, which is really cool. But it's smart because they'll make lots of ad revenue. All right, let's see, Herbie. If you don't remember, these guys are primes were the 80s. Oh, Hercules with the. See if he quits. Nope. All right, Hercules got him here. I don't know. So you don't know who's winning on this because there's no power meter, but that's all right. There's no Iron Man match in this, which would they just didn't have an Iron Man match. I should have a cage match next. Maybe I'll do that. I have a cage match for the next one. Okay, well, everybody, welcome to the stream. If you're watching the video, I did this. I live streamed this while I recorded it, so if I'm talking to the chat, you'll know why I'm talking to people. Oh, then the natural Butch Reed comes in. Yeah, I got run-ins on for fun. There's the natural Butch Reed. There he is. And that's actually T took the right side because Billy Jack was the good guy and Hercules was the bad guy, and Natural Butch Reed was a bad guy, so he would take that side. All right. But yeah, I added run-ins for just to add a little different, something different. Yeah, run-ins are fun. If you don't, unless you if you want a clean match, then you turn run-ins off. Like I love how the ref just lets it happen. He doesn't even ask the guy to leave. He just stands there and watches. It's 2-on-1. Oh, he's leaving. It's weird. They just randomly leave in the middle. They just come in for a minute and all right, I gotta go, and just leaves. This pile driver. I have rope breaks off, so 2.9.
We can't live stream recorded videos. Damn.
No, this is why I stream from the PlayStation. You can record videos while you live stream at the same time, and then I can post the video later. It's great. PlayStation is great for creators. That's why I'm not using the Xbox, because it's not as good as the PlayStation for streaming. The Xbox, you can record videos, but you can't talk over them, so you have to record them, bring them to your PlayStation, to your PC, and then edit them and like talk over them in video editing software. It's a lot more work. But PlayStation makes it very simple. You just hit record and go, and then stop the recording, and then you can go over to your computer and do any editing you want to do, and put the video right up. It's a lot more convenient. But yeah, if you're thinking about being a game streamer, get a PlayStation. It's a lot easier. You can do it with the Xbox, but it's a lot. They make it a lot more difficult. It's a lot more work if you use the Xbox. Part of the reason I got into doing this is because it's so simple with the PlayStation. When I saw how easy it was with the PlayStation, I said I could do that. It makes it very easy to create content and be a game streamer, content creator, YouTuber, whatever you. There's a lot of names for what I do. All right, this match is going long. Actually, let's see if he gets him here. Yeah, this match is going a while. It has a 60-minute time limit, so it'll end. I make sure there's a time limit so it doesn't go forever. So it'll end. It'll be a draw at 60 minutes if they go that long, which is actually a half an hour real time. If you look at the seconds tick by, they're like half a second, so it's actually half of what it says. So it's actually most of this could be as a 30-minute match, which would be a draw. Nice move by Billy there. See, I missed. He tried to tackle him, and Hercules stopped. Bear hug. See if the ref can So I'm going to see if he can get it. Nope, Hercules didn't give up. Nearing 20 minutes here. Like I said, when it hits 20, it's 10 there. Real time 10, game time 20. So this video is be over 10 minutes now. Yeah, thank you to all the members that joined my channel. Like I said, the shout out video is posted. It says shout out in the title. You'll find it easy. It says shout out in the title. Wait, Billy Jack Haynes over Hercules. Nice match. Yeah, match about 10-minute match.
Wednesday season?
Do I know the Wednesday season? What's Okay, there we go. Billy Jack Haynes. Good match.